Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys already know that I have made a tutorial on how to extract Valorant 3D model, but those 3D model have a huge problem. They don't have textures. So in this video I am going to tell you how to extract Valorant textures and apply them on 3D model so your 3D models looks more amazing. So let's start the tutorial. So friends, first of all I will tell you the texture formats that are currently supported by F model. So if you go to your settings and then click on this models option, and here if you go to this texture format, you can currently see that there are 3 texture formats. JPEG is very bad, PNG is little bit better, and the best option is TGA because it is uncompressed, it has a huge file size, but it is very fast to load on your GPU memory. Okay, I personally use PNG because it provides both quality and better file size. So I will keep PNG and then press OK. Right now we have selected our texture format. Now just press load button here. As you can see that all the pack files have been converted into folder, and if you click on the shooter game and then content, all the game files are available here. So first of all I will tell you where to find character textures. Okay, so friends, here if you click on this characters folder, you will find code name of all the characters, and suppose here if I click on cable means deadlock, and if I click on this drop down and then click on this 3p folder, here you can see there is a folder named materials contain all the texture related to deadlock, and again if I double click on this materials folder, you will find all the textures, and any texture that is ending with df is a diffuse texture. If you double click on it, you can basically preview this texture. So let's just preview it. Just double click on it, and here you can see that the preview has been loaded. You can enlarge this to see what this texture contains. So this is how you exactly preview texture, and this is the texture location of different characters. Okay, so now let's start exporting them. To export this texture, you can either export every texture individually, or you can just go to this folders option and right click on this folder and then click on save folders package textures. Okay, so just click on this and wait for some time. You can see that right now it is loading. So once it has done exporting, it will give you the texture location, but if you click on this, you will come to the wrong location. I don't know why this happens or what type of glitch this is. It does not give the proper texture location. So again, to find where these textures are saved, you just need to double click on this material folders and again export any df texture. Df means diffuse texture. Just right click here and click on save textures, a single texture. It will give you the texture location of all these texture that you have exported. So just click here and you can see that all the texture that we have exported in PNG formats are available here. So this is the texture location where our texture gets saved. Okay, now I will tell you how to again export a model and then import into Blender. I have already made a tutorial on it, you can watch it, but let's repeat the process so that you understand the whole workflow. So again click on this folders option. We are already in deadlock folder. Again we will need to go to the third person folder because we need to export the third person model. I don't like first person model or character select model. Okay, so we will first texture the third person model. So again double click on this model folder. Here you will find the third person model. So if I double click on this TP cable S0 skeleton mesh, this will start previewing our deadlock 3D model. You can see this is the deadlock 3D model, and if I right click here and then click on save model, our models will be saved. So right now I am using PSK PSA format. I have told 2 workflows, either UE format, either you can use PSK PSA. So right now I am using PSK format. So I will just click here and find my 3D model location. You can see this one is the PSK one. So I will just import this into Blender. So first of all let's open our Blender. So friends, as you can see that we have opened our Blender. First of all select everything here and delete it. Now go to your F model and find your 3D mesh location. So just click here on what you have exported, copy the 3D mesh location, and again go to your Blender, click on file, then click on import. If you are using UE model, click on UE model. Since I am using PSK, so I will click on this PSK. So just click on this PSK and then paste your location here. You can see that our deadlock 3D model has been loaded. Just select it and then press import PSK. So friends, all the texturing part is done in your shading tab. So click on your shading tab and you can see that our model has been loaded and some HDRI has been loaded behind. First of all, these bones are very distracting, so so we will disable it. So for disabling, just click on this drop down and then click on bones option. You can see that our bones are disabled. Now select your 3D model and click on this material properties. Let's expand this tab a little bit. You can see there are basically 5 material that we need to texture, but we don't know what material is what part is what. Okay, so this is a very confusing thing. So what we can do is separate our 3D model on the basis of these different materials. Okay, so for doing that, just select your model, press tab button, you will go to the edit mode, right click here, separate, and then click on this by material. So now our model has been separated by material. Just press tab button again to go to the object mode, and now we can select different materials of this 3D model. You can see right now this one is the body material, and if I click on the hair, you can see now the hair has been selected. So now we need to select texture our hair, and if I click on this thing, it's something utility thing, we need to texture this also, and there are some grenades also, so we can just click on this. So you can see this one is the grenade, so we need to texture this also, and the fifth material is basically the eye material, which we can either delete or texture it. You can see this one is the eye material. So right now we need to texture all of these 5. So friends, for texturing body, first of all we need 2 things. One is the shader and one are the texture. So we have already exported the texture, we need shader. So I will provide the shader link YouTube description. You need to basically download this file. This is the shader. Once you have downloaded it, just click on this file and then click on append and go to the place where you have downloaded this shader. Just copy the location and paste this in your blender. Okay, you can see this is our shader file. Just double click on it, and then here you can find a node tree option. Just double click on it, and this one is the shader, Valorant agent shader. Okay, just select it and then press append button. Okay, now select your body material because we are texturing the body material. Click on this use nodes. This will bring our default blender shader, but this is not good for texturing Valorant character because you can see it makes it look very different. So just delete this default shader and make sure the material output does not get deleted. Once the principal BHDF has been deleted, just press Shift+A on your keyboard, go to this group option, and here you can find Valorant agent shader. Just press it and bring it here and then connect shader to the surface. Now we need texture. So now for finding texture, again go to your F model. Since we have already exported a single texture, you can see this one, TP cable season 0 diffuse hair DF, whatever this is, just click it and this will give us the location of all the texture. Okay, so just copy this location, open your blender and paste the texture locations here. You can see that all the textures have been imported, and now click on this option, so all the texture will be sorted by name. Since we are texturing TP cable season 0.mi, so we will basically need these 3 textures. Okay, cable season 0 diffuse, and then cable season 0 MRAE, and then cable season 0 normal. Okay, these 3 textures are needed to basically texture the body part, and you can see there are 3 more: hair diffuse, hair MRI, hair or normal. Since we are not texturing the hair right now, so we are using the body materials. Okay, so again connect the diffuse to with this diffuse option in the shader, connect the MRI to MRI option with the shader, and then connect the normal to the normal option of your shader. Where is it? Yeah, this one is the normal. Just connect it. So you can see our deadlock looks amazing and perfectly textured. It is that easy, guys. Now we need to texture hair. Just select your hair, press on use nodes. Since this one is the useless shader, just delete it. Press Shift+A on your keyboard, go to the group option, click Valorant agent, connect shader to the surface. Now start bringing the hair textures. Okay, so hair diffuse, first texture, hair MRI, second texture related to hair, and hair normal, this one is the third. We basically need all these 3 to texture our hair. So again connect diffuse to diffuse, MRI to MRAE, normal, NM means normal, NM means normal, normal to normal. You can see now the hair has been textured. Now remains this eye part, and it looks very weird, and you can texture it, but I think since we are a beginner, we are doing a beginner tutorial, we won't go into much depth. So just select this part and then press delete button. You can see eyes will appear properly. Damn, you can see the eyes has been textured. Simply just delete that material, this useless material, you can delete it and your eyes will pop up perfectly. Now there are 2 more textures, 2 more parts remaining. One is this ability thing and other are the grenade thing. You can see that they don't have textures, and since you can see the name of this material is TP cable season 0 cable jam, and there is nothing here like cable jam available. So where are these things textures? Okay, so for finding it, you again need to go to your F model and click on folders. Here you will again find this material folders. This will contain the solution of our problem. Just double click on materials. What you need to find is this cable jam material. You can see this one is the cable jam thing. So we need to find cable jam material here, and once you search properly you can see this one is the cable jam, but this is not material, this is material instance. Material instance contains some property related to this material. Okay, so if you right click on it and here click on show metadata, it will show you the texture location where the textures of these specific things are available in F model. Okay, so just click, you can see this one is a df means diffuse, and this is the basic texture that we need to apply on our 3D model to give it some color. Okay, so just click on this diffuse option and you can see this is the basically the texture of that utility. And since we don't know this location, we can just right click here and then click on jump to package folder. This will give us the folder location of this utility texture. So you can see this one is the location of that utility thing. Just double click here, or what you can do is right click here and click on save folder package textures. You can see now the it has been completed. Again double click here and export any single texture to find the location of all these 3 textures. Okay, right click here and then click on save texture. You can see the location has been given. Just click on it and you can see all the 3 textures are available here. Copy this location, go to your blender, here paste that texture location. You can see that texture has been available here, and if I click on this use nodes, delete this principled VHDF, press shift plus A, group Valorant agent, connect this shader to surface and start bringing cable jam textures here. Diffuse, then cable jam MRAE, and again then cable jam normal. Start connecting diffuse with diffuse, MRAE with MRAE, and then normal with normal. You can see that this part has also been textured perfectly. Now remains the grenade. Again we will do the same thing. Just go to your F model, folders, this is the material thing, 3P materials where all the textures are available. Just open it and here you will find something named grenade.mi, grenade material instance. Right click here, show metadata. You can see this is the texture location. Just click here and right click here and then jump to package folder. You can see this one is the grenade materials folder. Right click here, click save folder package textures. Again open this material folder and save any diffuse texture. Just save texture here and again find the location of this grenade material or grenade texture. Just copy this directory, open your blender, paste this directory location here. Again select your grenade, click on use nodes, delete the useless shader and add your Valorant agent shader. Connect shader to surface, add diffuse, grenade diffuse, and add MRAE of grenade, and then add grenade normal and just connect color, diffuse to diffuse, MRAE to MRAE, and this grenade normal to normal. You can see now the grenade has also been textured and our deadlock has been fully textured, and you can see how much amazing our deadlock looks. Now I will tell you some texture or the shader settings. You can see this is the shader and it contains a lot of settings. Now I will explain what all this setting does, and you will be amazed guys what you can basically do with this shader thing and how powerful is this shader. So let's start this. So first of all we will apply any setting on our body part. So just select our body and you can see its respective shader will be loaded, and if you expand it, first setting you will find is AO strength. Basically it's ambient occlusion, and you can see it adds some darkness in some region where there should be some darkness but the engine does not add it, so we can use this AO to add it. So if I turn this 0, you can see some dark part has been removed, and again if I make it 1, you can see the things have become a little bit darker. So it's up to you if you want to use it or not. I personally keep it at 1 and it's up to you. And the next best important setting is the subsurface scattering setting. If you hold a flashlight against your finger, you can see that the whole finger has been turned into red color. Basically this is what it does. If I turn on the surface, subsurface scattering, you can see our deadlock side edges and the nose edges has been turned into pink. So this is what this does, and do not mess with it a lot. I will just keep it to default because this is the perfect. But if you want to make our deadlock more reddish near nose and other parts, you can turn this on, and this basically works better if you use cycle render engine. I will tell you in next video. So for now I will keep it at default, but if you want more redness to some specific areas, you can turn it to 0.200, or you can even go to the 1. You are not limited. Your deadlock will become completely red. Okay, so it's up to you. For now default is okay. Now The next setting comes is specular. Specular basically contains the shininess of your 3D model. You can see if I turn the specular on, you can see now our clothes are completely black. If I turn the specular to 0 and if I turn it to max, you can see that some of the shiny parts have been enlightened and it's not completely black. So the default value is perfect, but if you want you can turn the settings to up to your choice. Okay, now there are two settings again. Use custom metallic and use custom roughness. This is what adds the shininess on your skin and make it look like really oily and some other stuff. You understand what I am saying? So let's turn on the custom metallic and then turn on the custom roughness. You can see if I turn on the, and if I just change the custom roughness to 0, our deadlock has been completely turned into metal. This is what it does. You can see, damn boy, it is very shiny, man. So yeah, you can play with this also. So I will keep the metallic to some less and roughness, increase the roughness a bit, and you can see that her skins are oily. And people were asking a tutorial on this, specifically on this topic, to how to make the 3D renders more shiny. So yeah, this is how you do. Just play with the metallic and roughness setting and enjoy your whatever thing you are trying to create. Okay, and do not make everything 0, otherwise you know how it will look bad. If I increase the metallic to 1 and roughness to 0, damn, it looks different. So work with the balance. The balance is everything here. And if you want to add more shininess here, you can increase the specular. Damn, you can see now the shininess has been gone to next level. So let's turn this down and let's turn it off. I will go with the default because I like the default setting again better. Now the next setting is normal strength, and you know by the name it suggests, it basically adds some details to the texture. You can see right now there are clothes and it has some shine, but if I increase the normal, you can see what deadlock has been ripped to some sigma sort of thing, and a lot of detail has been added. One is perfect, but if you want you can go beyond that also, it's up to you. And this one is the setting that controls the emission. Since our deadlock has no emission, you can basically tweak this setting in Phoenix, because Phoenix has some emission on his chest, it's a yellow thing. Since deadlock has no animation, so changing the setting won't work, so this is completely useless. And this one is for hair. If you click on this hair and go to the hair strand option, turn this on hair strand, you will find more hair details in your character. You can see this one, this adds more hair. You can basically play with a lot of settings here, you can see right now. So it's up to you how you want to add this and how you want to play with these settings. So it's basically up to you. And this one I don't know how to use it. So this is the basics of how to texture Valorant 3D model and what a good shader can do in your case. So it's basically up to you and how you use the textures. So I hope guys you enjoyed my video, and if you really enjoyed my video, just smash that subscribe button and press the like button, because it helps my channel to grow and motivates me to keep making this contents. You guys have already supported a lot on my 3D model tutorial for Valorant. So this one is the texturing tutorial, and if you keep up the support, I will also make an animation tutorial and custom posing tutorial especially for you guys. So yeah, so just smash that subscribe button and make sure to support your favorite YouTuber. Till then, goodbye guys. And if you have any question regarding texturing or exporting your model or any problem, you are always welcome to ask the question or comments, or you can join my Discord and personally ask me there. I will also help you with showing my screen so you can understand the concepts very properly. So I hope guys you will support my channel. See you in next video. Till then, bye. Your favorite YouTuber, Warlord Tutorials, signing out.